The Oblivion Remaster is, in a word, beautiful. It's a reminder of a time gone by for RPGs and gaming in general. It's selling fast, over 4 million players in the first week. The internet's in love. This can only mean good things for the future of Bethesda game studios, right? As always, the following video is my opinion. If you disagree, that's totally fine. If you have something you want to say, please let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like these. Before we discuss the remaster, we need to go over a little of Bethesda Game Studios' history regarding the Elder Scrolls series and their other IPs. Oblivion launched in March 2006 to great critical acclaim, selling over 3 million copies by early 2007 and turning Elder Scrolls into a true industry giant. 5 years later, Skyrim dropped and sold 3.5 million copies in 48 hours. It broke the internet and redefined RPGs overnight. Skyrim became Bethesda's crown jewel, selling over 60 million copies to date across all versions. This game built on the exploration, story, and systems set forth in Oblivion, deepening the world we fell in love with. Skyrim set a new meta for RPGs. The game was a masterclass in storytelling, gameplay, design, and world building. Bethesda was at their peak. Fast forward to E3 2018. After 7 years of silence on Elder Scrolls, leaks promised an ES6 announcement. During the showcase, we got the Fallout 76 trailer. I remember being excited, as I had been playing a lot of Fallout 4 lately and recently bought the DLC. But I had my doubts. Then, we got a teaser for a new IP, Starfield. I think there was less excitement around this because people were still waiting and hoping for the ES6 announcement. I remember watching and being very skeptical of Starfield. I just had a bad feeling. Then, we got what we were all waiting for. Elder Scrolls 6 was here, with no release date. At least we'd all have Fallout 76 to look forward to. Well, that one didn't go so well. I guess we'll just have to wait around for Starfield.
5 years later.
Bethesda has shot itself in the foot once again. For the studio to fail this badly on a single-player open-world RPG, their bread and butter, it was maddening and confusing. Where was the magic? Where were the wacky characters? Where were the awe-inspiring visuals? While no official sales numbers were released, it was estimated Starfield sold only 3 million copies to date. 5% of Skyrim's lifetime sales. Despite having an astoundingly high Steam player count of 330,000 at peak, that dropped 97% in just 6 months. Today, 1.5 years after launch, there are only 2,000 people in-game according to SteamDB. The community began to see Bethesda as truly greedy, uninspired, and downright dead. And then, boom, leaks are floating around about an Oblivion remaster. This would be huge. But it'll never release. It's fake. Even if it's not fake, it will be terrible. And if it's not terrible or fake, it'll be $70 or more, not including DLC. But no. The game dropped the day of the announcement, for $50 including all DLC, blowing away critics and gamers alike. Take that, Nintendo. And the game was and is amazing, taking the internet by storm. I myself have 35 hours in the game already. But all that negative sentiment pre-launch was not unfounded. It was based on gamers' distrust of Bethesda game studios. They are not capable of creating a game like Oblivion today. This is not Bethesda proving they've still got it. This is Virtuos reminding us what Bethesda once was. Bethesda did not develop this remaster. That credit goes to Virtuos Paris, a developer out of Singapore with a large and growing repertoire of amazing games they've developed or worked on, including the Metal Gear Solid remake, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Sea of Thieves, Rise of the Ronin, and Stellar Blade, just to name a few. Virtuos understood the assignment when working on this remaster, and they absolutely delivered, something Bethesda has failed to do for us in their mainline games over the last decade. Everyone wants Elder Scrolls 6 to be incredible, and it might be good, but I don't believe it will be great. I believe it will be like Starfield, undercooked, uninspired, and just boring. Bethesda Game Studios will become known for its remasters and its classics. The Oblivion Remaster is a reminder of the quality of Bethesda Game Studios during the time of Oblivion and Skyrim. I believe we will never see another game like either of those from Bethesda Game Studios. I'm not trying to be a pessimist, I'm just drawing a conclusion based on the evidence we have. There is a bright side to all of this, however. I believe the gap in the market Bethesda creates by failing to deliver will open the door for new RPG developers to create amazing games, like Larian has done with Baldur's Gate 3. Well, that's going to do it for the video. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.